a reference.
There we go.
Yeah,
Inspector Gadget, right?
Dr. Claw.
I'll get you, Gadget.
I like to think of Izzy as like my like evil little cat when I'm playing video games because she'll sit like right over here on the couch, on the back of the couch. So like I can play and be like,
Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to
Evil
Walking My
shit.
Wheels, podcast that talks about anything and has absolutely no structure. Me rolling through life with some pretty awesome friends. Yes, we are recording.
Wow. Hi, everyone.
"Hi."
I'm your co-host,
I thought
Derek.
this was still mic check.
Hey, can you reach that?
No, I
Shit.
can't. I have muscular dystrophy. Can't reach anything. There you go. Thank you, Grizz.
Sounds like an
Thank you.
excuse if you ask me.
It is. It is. I exploited it every chance I get.
We exploit you too.
Yeah, you do. Good concert tickets. Speaking of which, we have the hotel room locked down for the Metallica concert.
Sorry, Matt.
Sorry, Matt.
Hey, it's all good. You guys do your thing.
And the set list last night was better. So,
What was the set list last night?
just
Your mom.
better. There's
Well,
Oh my gosh, really?
played. Of all
I'm not
episodes,
serious.
your mom.
I know, really. All right, we'll go with it.
Totally.
I was foreshadowing. Excuse me.
Yeah, right. So, speaking of your mom, tomorrow's your Mother's Day. Your Mother's
Just
Day.
your Mother's
Just
Day,
your
though.
mother.
just your mother's
your
day.
Mama's Day.
Your
So when
mama's day.
everybody makes your mama jokes all day long. That's really what happens. So, yeah, I think we're going to talk about that. Talk about moms, TV moms, just moms in general.
Moms.
Yep. So, well, I guess I should let everybody know if you're new to the podcast. To my left, I have my friend Matt. Welcome. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing, interwebs?
All right, we got the interwebs. All right, missed that. And then
No.
across from me, just gazing into his phone, completely engrossed in the podcast we're recording right now, is Grizz. What's up, buddy?
He's like, I really care about your time.
No.
I was just texting.
No.
I was just texting your mom.
Call me stepdaddy.
You can call me stepdaddy.
Oh, wow.
So, anyways,
No.
no, no, that's grit. That's Matt's line. You can't do that.
Totally.
Totally. So,
No.
how's everybody doing, man? Have a good week.
No.
No, I know. Right? It was long.
Yeah, it was a long week.
Well,
it wasn't
this
a
week-
particularly bad week, but
This week killed my soul. I literally just...
Yeah, even yesterday, Grizz and I work with each other. So normally we're able to talk to each other throughout the day at work. And this week, the last 2 weeks, really, we barely talk to each other at work.
oh, I am so sorry you guys didn't get a
busy.
chance to talk to each other on company time. I'm just fucking with you. Okay.
No, well, apparently you have time to go texting everybody, but, you know.
I was on the late shift this week. I didn't start work until 11:15, and I worked until 8 every night. So,
Oh.
yeah, so
That's,
I flipped them off for those people out there. And
okay. Now that that's described for everybody.
Yeah.
So-
Surprised you didn't do the...
No.
Can't even finish?
No.
Nope,
No, you can't finish that.
can't finish.
Sorry, everybody in podcast land. That was about to go really dark. So
Check out the recoil on that bad baby.
yeah.
What caliber is that?
I apologize for the inside joke. We're just gonna have to brush that one off and move on. So, happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day,
Yes.
indeed.
Cheers. I have two
For all
moms.
the mothers that have been in people's lives that really weren't your mother, happy Mother's Day to you special ladies as well.
Wait, what? What? You said happy.
Happy Mother's Day to the women in people's lives that are not their mother but have played significant roles
In
as a
children's.
mother.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. A mother-like figure. Are you picking
Teachers.
up what he's putting down?
Oh yeah, I got it this time. Last night on the texts, I couldn't. I was blind.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, everybody. This is what's happening. We're trying to figure out a topic for today's podcast. So I mentioned, that Mother's Day is coming up, and actually, it's Grizz's idea. Great idea,
Yeah,
Grizz.
thanks for trying to steal my thunder.
No,
there.
I just totally gave it right back to you. I didn't even thunder up. My thunder buddy.
Wow.
So, I mentioned that the Mother's Day podcast might be a good podcast, and then we had another topic that we're going to
Right.
talk about for next week.
So yeah, next week, just it's not really a spoiler. You'll hear it. We're going to just talk about vacations. Things that great vacations we've had, places we want to go. But I was being a smartass.
Like right out the gate, though, we're like working trying to get a topic for the podcast, and then the first thing that comes out is a joke because I was like vacations.
Yeah, you said how about vacations? Great vacations we've been on. I said Muncie, Indiana, and you're like never heard of it.
I
So
didn't
I
catch
was being
Stop playing
sarcastic.
footsies with me.
I'm sorry.
That was weird.
Well, you're wearing socks. I didn't notice that was touching
And
you.
you're
so
not, dude. That was gosh.
I'm sorry.
I feel like
ruined it.
I need a cigarette.
Really? Is that all it takes for you these days?
That's all. That's all.
Damn,
I need.
that's
little
brutal.
foot rubbing. Good to go.
Well, I was being a sarcastic ass, and I said, "Well, you're going to have a
Grizz out.
hoot when I tell you about it being Muncie, Indiana."
A hoot.
And a hoot. I said a hoot. I would never say a hoot.
Even though he did.
It was it was just being sarcastic.
Now you're just mumbling. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, regardless, you clearly wasn't picking up what I was putting down, and I was making a comment that if I was trying to signal, Derek that something wasn't right, maybe I'm being held against my will, then I'm just fucked. So
Well, yeah, but it has nothing to do with me.
that was your fault.
Yeah. What just happened?
Just deal with it.
Okay, dealt. So, moving on. Happy Mother's Day, everybody out there.
How many times are we going to reset this podcast?
I know.
Happy Mother's Day.
We're not even talking about Mother's Day. We're just going to keep talking about Mother's Day.
Mother.
It's gonna be like that Tenacious D song, tribute, where it's not actually the best song in the world; it's a tribute to the best song in the world.
Oh, it's a great song.
I like it.
It's like me and my friend Quentin. If you're listening to this out there,
up,
our concept
Quentin,
album.
what's up, buddy?
Yeah, our concept album always was, let's write an album about the greatest album that we ever wrote, that was deleted by a sound engineer, and we had to re-record it, but didn't remember any of it.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Exactly. We may have been slightly in a different mind state at the time we were having that conversation, but still.
Maybe.
You don't,
Maybe.
You
Maybe.
don't say.
You don't say. But I digress. So mothers. Great wax.
I would I'll start. I got two moms, really.
Hi, Mom and Mom.
Yep. I got my birth mom and then my stepmom, both of which have a significant role in my life. So happy Mother's Day to them. And I'll think of a story or something to tell about each one. Yeah.
Okay.
They're both
That's
bad.
good.
No, I know. No, they're both really badass. I have parts of my personality that stem from both of them. So,
So
yeah.
they're both assholes?
Nope. Actually, they're the nice side of me. My stepmom is literally the nicest woman in the world.
Yeah, your stepmom's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've met her before, remember?
My stepmom?
No, that was his mother.
That was my real mom.
No, I also met your stepmother when she was in town with your brother.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Gosh. Yes. Yeah, my real mom. And my stepmom. You've met both my moms.
I have met both your moms.
No way. Wait. I'm waiting for the your mom joke. Go ahead. Make a your mom
I didn't
joke.
have a your mom
No,
joke.
but you're giving me that look with your eyes and touching my feet again. Stop it.
Well, you put oil on them, so what was I supposed to do?
That's
Just
gross.
let it drip off?
That's not
Ruin-
oil.
Ugh. Ugh.
So
Okay.
no, I love my moms, both very, very much. My mother has always been there for me. Always been been a good ear and all that. And really, both of them are now super awesome friends. And my stepmother went from not having any kids at all to raising my little sister and also me like a crippled teenager right out the gate. That's not the easiest thing to do, and she did it like a champ. And so I just love both of them very much, and just want to give them both a shout out. So mom and stepmom, you both freaking rock. Thank you for always being there and being awesome. So That's it. That's all I got from my mom's. And
That's it. That's all you have for the whole episode.
no, we'll get something later. It'll develop.
Right on.
So we have to talk about TV moms. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, I'll make a shout out to my mom. Happy Mother's Day. My mom had a kind of a difficult time raising me just because my father died when I was pretty young. So for all intents and purposes, she was a single mom for most of my life. And, it's tough, on anybody.
yep.
Especially like with dealing what she had to deal with. I mean, she basically had to, be my father's nurse as well and be a good mom. And she did a pretty damn good job. And
And it's not easy raising an asshole either.
it isn't easy raising an asshole. And I was an asshole. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't. I was a horrible little shit.
Really?
Oh, man, I was a horrible fucking kid.
I want to hear more about that.
Oh, you mean it's not obvious already?
Well, no, I'm a smartass, but I was a great kid.
No, I was a shitty kid. I really was. But,
You grew up in New York. What do you expect?
totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If the-
All the kids in New York are shitty kids.
The glass.
That's exactly.
Every last,
Yeah,
every last one of them.
If any of you little kids in New York out here are listening to this, you're a shitty little kid. I'm
they
sorry.
all like the
I'm-
Yankees. Ugh.
Oh my god! No, there's Mets fans. Get over yourself. But yeah, no, she did- and I know that we've had that conversation that she probably kicks herself for not she's told me that she wanted to do a better job being my mother, but I don't think that it's possible to have done a better job than she did.
You wouldn't have allowed it.
No, I just don't think that it was, given the circumstances, with everything that she had to go through. I think that she did the best job that any person possibly could.
Did you have like little teen angst growing up because your father died so young?
Probably,
Just don't realize it.
probably didn't realize, also didn't know how to communicate it, and I don't know if she really knew how to handle that. How do you help a kid that saw somebody who's supposed to be, and honestly, a father in your life, any parental figure, especially younger in life, they come off as almost invincible to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So to see somebody in that fragile state at such a young age, how does a kid deal with that? How do you, as a parent a kid and try to help him work through that? I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
You
It's a jigsaw puzzle.
Exactly. I mean, it's you can only do so much.
Yeah. Like
So-
an 8 million piece jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like trying to put back together, a shattered windshield, like piece by piece.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out, put that together. It's it's kind of that's difficult.
Yeah.
So she did a great job.
That's awesome.
But but love you, Mom.
Yeah, right on. Right on. What about you, buddy? Do you love your mom? I know I do. What? Shit.
That's good, Derek.
I'm
That's
just
good.
I'm joking.
That's good.
I'm joking.
Yeah, Derek always tries to get me on the mom jokes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's your problem.
He's like still telling your mom jokes.
I can't help it. So,
Like a 5-year-old.
I do love my mother. Shout out to my mom for being my mother.
how do we rephrase that?
No, I mean, without getting into some sob story, which I'm not going to get into,
I could use a good cry.
you could use a good cry.
I could use a good cry.
Okay.
Are there any mirrors nearby?
Oh,
Oh.
Boom.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to shout out for Mother's Day to my lovely wife. Not only does she have to deal with me being her husband, but she has to deal with my 3 little asshole children.
Yeah.
And they're not little. So,
Yeah.
Not little assholes anymore.
no.
No.
I saw that picture of them on Facebook. They're all tiny.
Yeah, the
just
one from
holy
like
shit.
Yeah.
one from like 7 years ago or something like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna shout out to anybody. It's gonna be Jones.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, pretty impressive what she can pull off. Having to juggle work and being a mom and side business and all this other stuff that we have to do as a family.
Absolutely.
So
This one's for you, Dr.
supporting-
Jones.
That's where she got her name.
I know. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
So.
That's great.
I mean, she's supportive. All the hours I put in at work, with the new position, and then doing this podcast. So, very supportive.
Right on.
So
Thank you,
Yeah.
Joni.
yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong, though. I love my mom, but still, there's not a relationship there for me to be like all warm and fuzzy
I get that.
about.
I get
So.
that. Yeah, which brings me to my sisters.
That's why I said to the other women that have put themselves as a motherly role into other people,
Yeah.
whether you being as a child or as a young adult
Yes.
going through things.
Which brings me to my sisters. Both of them have 3 children. My older sister Tracy has 3 daughters that she's raising on her own, and then my other sister, who's she's married, but she has 3 children also, two girls and a boy, and they just do what they can and do the best they can, and they're both really good mothers, and they're there for their children, and so it's pretty awesome. So shout out to my sisters Tara and Tracy. Speaking of which, I found this picture of me as a baby with my older sister. And I am a little chubby McChubberton.
Yeah, you still look crippled though.
Yeah. You're such an asshole. I hate you so much.
He was crawling at the time, you dick.
And I still am.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. So,
Wow.
yeah, so moms are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving birth. Without you guys giving birth, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
My mother didn't give birth to me. Remember. Who I consider my mother.
Well, yeah.
I was just being a smartass. I felt like
No,
I
was
just
gonna,
thought throwing a
I
wrench
was
in that
gonna-
engine. And
I was
like,
gonna make a joke along those lines and know how appropriate it was gonna be, so I held that one back.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, what about TV moms?
What about TV moms?
Who's your favorite TV mom?
The one from Full House. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was bad. I'm sorry.
That's great. So I was going to say the one from my two dads. Oh shit! Happy Mother's Day. Oh gosh. So what did you say the other day? Who do you like more, Peg Bundy or Claire Huxtable?
Claire Huxtable was a good mom.
She's a great mom, strong mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Peg Bundy also played Gemma Taylor on Sons of Anarchy,
which I did not watch.
Yeah,
I
think you
didn't
need
watch
to
that.
I've tried to like 3 or 4 times and just nope. I'll watch her do the voices on Futurama.
There you go.
Yeah, that's funny.
There you go.
The one-eyed alien lady there. So that works for me.
There you go.
But yeah, so that's
Yeah.
it. God, this
How about Marge Simpson?
Marge. I was actually just thinking that in my head. Marge Simpson is definitely one of those great iconic TV moms, even though it is a cartoon.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, what's her name? From the Family Guy. Yeah, see? It's horrible. You don't need to take somebody else take the damn lead besides me. Oh, my
How
Lord.
about Cartman's mom?
Gosh,
I'm sorry.
no, that's
I'm
fine.
just scumbag is what I am. First with the Full House, then the Cartman's mom. I just stop talking.
I know, right?
Derek, you finished this episode.
I know. What time? How long were we in this? 19 minutes. We got like
19 minutes.
at
Yeah.
least 5 more minutes to go, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're struggling with this. We're sorry, everybody out there in podcast land.
Right.
We promise our next one will be better.
Don't apologize. You can't
No.
apologize.
All right,
You're making your mother proud right
I
now.
don't.
Just put that out there.
She's gonna call me like, "Great job on that podcast, Derek." And then my stepmom will call me and be like, "Derek, what are you doing?"
That's my mom.
I know.
You listen to podcasts?
know.
Yeah, I listen to it.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
was it your mother's or your father's that disciplined you when you were a child? And if they did discipline you, did they bring the thunder?
My mom was a disciplinarian. When my father rarely did. My father would get after us, but I felt like if he ever disciplined us, he would literally murder us. So my mom was the one, and we were young too. I mean, we'd do something wrong, and she'd look at me and be like, "Get over here so I can hit you." And a freaking stupid kid. So you're like, okay, and go over. But the thing with my mom is, if you could keep running long enough away from her until she started laughing, then you're golden. So the key was stay away. Yes, I could run back then. I see that look in your eye there, Matt. Just wanting to make a joke. I see it. Not everything has to be reduced to a cripple joke. Come on!
But all you do is reduce things to cripple jokes.
Not all the time.
That's just only because you've been working on that.
And it's working. It's working.
That's one of
Totally.
That's one of his checkoffs when he's laid in bed on his iPad. A little thing pops up and it's his daily checkoff list. Did you accomplish this?
We just had this conversation recently too. We're like,
We did. Trying to make less cripple jokes. I did actually, for a period of time, like a week. It's probably about 3 years ago. I took a week off. Said I'm not going to make any cripple jokes, just to see if I'm actually like a funny dude. And I'm pretty freaking funny, guys.
Yeah, you're pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't.
Your cripple jokes are pretty like next level, though.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
pretty.
But the jokes went away from being crippled. Then he went to the D jokes.
No.
Yeah,
no,
where
like
it goes to the D jokes, or it's like your mom jokes. He's got like that's his pools. He's got 3 pools, right? And then if he could work all 3 of them together, like he's golden.
Yep.
You ever see those the memes where it's like the small brain and it's like a bigger brain, and then when it's like fully like, enlightened?
I am not happy where this conversation is leading.
It's like your
That's
mom
where, like,
can get the D because I'm crippled.
Yeah, if he could work that in, like that's full enlightenment for him. Just he's prying open
Nirvana,
his third
if
eye.
you will.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's prying open his third eye. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that segment's over.
You're like, I'm just gonna cut that out.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Man, this is a horrible podcast.
It's entertaining though. The reason it's entertaining is because we're just making our mothers proud. That's what we're doing.
All this
Right
podcast
now.
is a big mom joke.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's kind of like try not to make a mom joke. Like I think that you'd have a tougher time going a week without making a mom joke.
No, not at all.
Bullshit. I feel like it's like you ever watch The Office? It's like when Michael Scott tried to not make "that's what she said" jokes.
Oh Lord, it's great.
Well, yeah. There's no.
I would
way.
just keep setting you up until you failed.
No,
Yes.
I would no, because I could just avoid it.
Lies.
And the thing is, you can't.
He did a very good job with no mother jokes with Matt Simons. He did a good job for a while.
For a while.
Yeah, he was trolling me. I couldn't do it. It's our friend Matt. I can't believe you used his last name. Our friend Matt. His mom died, and then started coming out, and then just started coming at me with your mom jokes right at my face, and I was like, now he's got a dark sense of humor, like so. I mean, we totally relate. So he kept making your mom jokes to me, and I looked at him like, dude, that's jacked. You can't do that because I can't make a joke. He goes, I know. I'm like, I'm warning you. When it happens. When it happens, it's going to happen, So one day it happened, and then he high-fived me.
He high-fived you.
I don't remember what the joke was, but it was
It's
brutal.
probably brutal.
Yeah, it was just...
Was it like the basketball, your mom joke? You ever see it?
What is that? I don't know.
Basketball?
I've seen it. I don't remember the joke.
Okay.
'Cause I saw it when I was-
then, I know somebody out there is like, oh, really?
So you're not going to explain that?
No, I'm not going to
All
explain that on the Mother's Day
Sorry.
podcast. I'm sorry.
GTS that.
Yeah.
GTS, get back to me.
Everybody but
Sorry.
everybody but the moms, GTS that. So, yeah. So finally I had to make a mom joke, and he was high-fiving me. It was really, really quite funny. And everybody in the department was just like, oh my God, I can't believe Derek just said that. I'm like, he had it coming. So, yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Right on.
You're just full of it today, buddy.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Wait till I have some coffee here in a minute.
Hope
You
get
said
things
you
moving.
weren't going to have any coffee.
I changed my mind.
He needs to have the hot and cold. He's had the cold. He needs to have the hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's-
the AC is kicking in right now. I'm
That's
freezing.
why he's off. He didn't have his hoodie on, and he hasn't had his coffee yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting under an air conditioning wearing shorts, and he's drinking a cold drink. It's just ruining his life right now.
Yeah.
I know, and playing footsie with you.
No,
Totally.
no. Let's clarify that. He's playing footsie with me.
You know what it is? He's like barefoot, and I'm wearing
Nope,
sandals, so
I
I'm
have
like,
socks on. Don't do that.
Stop!
God.
Body is my mom.
My body is my temple. My temple is sacred.
Yeah, so don't touch it with your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, on that note, everybody, are we wrapping up?
No.
God, I don't want to do this anymore.
So now we know how he really feels. Are you quitting?
No, I'm not quitting. Come on, keep it going.
We haven't even talked about the dancing song or the other Mother songs. I can only think of two. off the top of my
Dancing
head.
song.
I know what.
Mother by Danzig.
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 I don't care.
Dancing?
No, I didn't say dancing.
I'm just waiting for Danzig to like bust through the wall and punch you right now.
I know.
You know? Well, actually, no. I'm thinking about like Danzig like 20 years ago will bust through the wall and punch you.
Yeah,
Danzig
when-
today would
He's
not.
about as tall as Derek.
He would knock on the door.
Yeah, but it was jacked
Be
back
like,
in
I
the
don't
day.
appreciate that. Yeah, he was ripped.
Mother.
Mother. I don't care.
And what's the other song?
The Ozzy Osbourne song, Mom, I'm Coming Home. That's all I got.
And then Mama Said by Metallica.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for...
No problem. Other mom songs, GTS and mom songs.
No, I know which one it is. I'm just can't remember the name of it. So, Mother. That's a Mother by Pink Floyd on the wall.
By Pink Floyd, yeah.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There we go. Yeah, that's all we've got. This
Yeah,
is a great podcast. You know,
I'm so disappointed in us this week, guys.
I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
Just because.
Okay, that's good.
Just
I'll
because.
just add it to the list of things that you're disappointed in me about.
Right.
I'm disappointed that I'm disappointed in you. That's not redundant either. Trust me.
I'm disappointed in myself. There you go for this.
Are ill prepared.
Ill prepared, yes.
Ill prepared.
Yeah, usually I'm more
podcast.
prepared on things.
Yeah.
I did have the full house joke waiting though. I was waiting on that one.
Good.
Sorry.
Good. He thought of a joke.
That was-
Yeah. It was a good one.
That was good.
Yep.
I know my wife is going to listen to this, and like when she does listen to it, she's going to be like, "You fucking asshole."
Hey, Lauren, how you doing?
Don't use her name.
Don't use her.
Oh, sorry.
Don't
Hey.
do that.
Hey, Beep, how are you doing?
Yeah. My buddy Matt Beep. Can't believe I
I like this. I like the Snapchats with the puppies. She Snapchats with puppies a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does a
Totally.
lot. So
Absolutely.
they're cute. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
They have their moments. To all the dog moms out there.
Yeah. I was gonna-
Dog moms. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the
yeah.
dog moms.
Yeah, I'll do a special shout out to Susie on that because Susie is actually a dog groomer and loves dogs, and everything on her page is all about dogs. So
Dags.
Dags, they're like her children. Reese and Ty and Reese are her dogs' names. Great dogs. Give them a pat for me, Susie.
Reese and oh shit tie.
No, Ty, just Ty,
Okay.
just Ty, and Reese. So, hey, Susie, shout out to you.
The look on your face is classic.
I don't know what's happening here.
I've just kind of been like silent
about we
just to
just-
see how you react.
How about we just stick a fork in this podcast?
Yeah, we're done.
I guess.
It's done. We're done. This is
It's
all
done.
right. All right.
It's done.
This is horrible.
So, mom,
Wrap
and
it
mom,
up.
I love you, and you know,
Where's the
you guys
Oscar
are awesome.
acceptance music when you need it?
Thanks for being amazing moms. I appreciate it. You're awesome. So
I can't believe we couldn't figure out who the best TV mom was
And thank
besides the Full House mother.
you. I know. We didn't even try.
We didn't. I mentioned Peg Bundy and a couple other
It's
ones.
Claire Huxtable.
I'd like to
Come
thank
on.
Claire Huxtable.
Matt's birth mom for putting him up for adoption so he could be here in this podcast.
Totally.
Thank you. And then Grizz's mom, I guess. I don't know what. So,
And Jones.
yeah. And Jonesy, sisters, family. Anybody has a kid and dogs.
Anybody has a kid and dogs.
Yeah.
Or a cat if you're a cat mom.
Yeah. If you view yourself as a mom to anything, just happy Mom's Day. You know, if you have a pet gecko.
Pet gecko. Really?
All those gecko moms out there, we salute you.
That sounds cool. Gecko mom.
I wonder if they save 15% on their car insurance.
I'm turning my mic off.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. And remember, even as people can be a chump.
Thank you for supporting Walking in My Wheels. You can listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have something to say, email us at walkinginmywheels@gmail.com. Keep being awesome people and #BeLove.